All right, let's see what's up with this update. We got 2 minutes into the update. And as soon as that update happens, we should be able to go trick-or-treating and get a bunch of free stuff. Now, somebody was, the homie URG was saying on Twitter, like 5K, we really that hype for 5K VC and 30 boosts. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm that hype, man. No money spent is a real struggle, y'all. I'm finna get to the chat. I'm just gonna do these last couple things, make sure that we're good. Let everybody know that we're live. And I should be in the chat if y'all in here live. Appreciate it. All right, we're back to it now. Back to the chat. What's good, my G's? Asaya, what's good? Or Issei Lee. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Beezy, what up? Happy good morning. Good morning. Happy Halloween to y'all. Loyal Kevin, happy Halloween. King of New York in the building. In the building. Wagwan, wagwan. There goes. Night falls on the city. Trick or treat. Perfect timing. Let's see what we finna get. Yo, I'm going live early. All right, that's what's up. Free stuff, yes. What up, Javon, Gator, Grayson, Aaron? Appreciate the love from the UK. Jonathan Holiday, bless me. What up? Chosen in the building. This perfect for your no money. Big facts. Perfect for my no money spent grind. We are out here. Let's see if we. Okay, what up, Edvin? Morning, Monkey Paw. Clayton, what's going on? Waits, what it is? Happy Halloween to y'all. Plug B dot. What up? What up? What up? All right. That's what's up. I'm the first person to pronounce it right. Yeah, I know folks be getting tripped up. Yo, my first and last names have 4 letters. And I don't know if it's because, let me just go do this while oh man, that was crazy. What the hell was that? All right, let's go see what the hell they're talking about. But my first and last name only has 4 letters and they be getting tripped up off of that. And I be standing there like telling them exactly, like super simple. And it's one of the most common names in life. I don't know. We're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now, PJ. Let me see what's going on. The update just happened. I'm going to try to go to the other side of the city. I haven't even eaten yet. I got my, what up, Trash? What's good? I know everybody finna go crazy. There should have been a bunch of Halloween stuff right here. I might have to close the app and load back in. Maybe the update didn't fully take effect. And I see some folks with, oh, you need to put some on, right? Don't tell me I need to buy some. I will be sick if I need to buy some first. Let me see if they gave me some. Maybe they gave me some for Halloween. They didn't give me nothing for no Halloween. I heard there's a bunch of VC. I need that VC. Come on, hit me up. I need that VC. I'm closing app and I'm going to start. Let me scroll a little bit and then I'm going to start all over. And maybe it's on the opposite side of the city because I know you got to cross that bridge. There we go. Let's cross the bridge and see if there's some other stuff over here. And then I'll close that. I should have seen one of the spots already. It should have been lit up. Yeah, I ain't got nothing going on, so I would have seen an orange spot already. All right, $5 super chat from Big Red. All right, what's good? All right, I'm gonna close this app and we're gonna start it back up and see if what up, Luciano? Yeah, I'm gonna go back in. Waits. Yep, good looking out. Appreciate it. I got my oatmeal here. What up, Blitz? What's going on, Blitz? All right, let's see. URG in the building. What up, URG? They got red spots all over the place. All right. So it was just I had to close that. But oh no. I don't want none of that music playing in my background, mess around and get me copyrighted for their music. Free VC facts, bro. I can't mess. You know, any other day I don't stress this stuff, but no money spent is a whole different sort of animal. And this type of stuff is imperative for me to get up in there and get those get that free stuff. Agregate en mi Xbox. You're going to mark your map to keep yourself from going crazy to backtrack. Well, they usually have a little process to it. Why am I in here? Might as well spin the wheel while I'm in here. Appreciate the $5 super chat, Red. Not running rec right now. We're doing the trick or treat thing. Let me just spin the wheel while I'm here. They're gonna give me a basketball. Hey, what up, Talon Sims? Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody's doing. Yeah, y'all be safe out there today. Hey, look at that. That's a good start. 1500 VC. Somebody probably gonna clip this and be like, I'm extra excited for 1500 VC. But do you know what 1500 VC? That's like 30 minutes of my time saved. Let's start over here. Matter of fact, it'll probably be, let's start over here. Let's start over here because that's where Zidane Dada's in the building. What up, Venom? What's goody? All right, let's see what they're talking about, Ming. Everybody see the screen good? All right. I still don't see no red dots. They told me there was red dots all over the place. Do I need to put on something for Halloween? Is that what they're talking? I don't need to buy nothing, right? They just gave me 1500 so I could buy something for Halloween. But am I like almost as much VC these trick-or-treating gonna get? What up, Coach Z? Where is the... Do I need to put on something? Is that what's going on here? Because I should have seen some red dots already. I see this guy got a little symbol. Yeah, 1500 is like an hour and a half. Facts. I see this guy got a little symbol over his head. Do I need to put something on? Is that what's going on? I wish they gave instructions. Yo, he got 10K. Let me get 10K. Yo, what? 2K, can you help me? Like, why do we need to guess this stuff? Put on a Halloween outfit. So they're going to make me buy something? I would hate to waste VC buying something. Let's see if they gave me something. Let me see if they gave me something. They had to have given me something. Nothing here. Maybe they gave me glasses. Face. No. What if I want to be a scuba diver for Halloween? If I want to be a scuba diver, I should be able to be a scuba diver. Is my preference. They didn't. I'm out here without a costume and it's working fine. All right, cool. Because I really didn't want to buy none. I don't see no red lights or no orange lights anywhere. Is it on the other side? Nothing needs to buy. All right, cool. Thank you for letting me know. And maybe it's not in swags. I would think that it'll be by the swag shop, but obviously it's not. So let's run around and see if we see some red dots. Maybe it's on this side. I still don't see nothing red. I done closed that. Don't play with me, man. Why am I the one? Like, why is it that I'm the one that can't see no? Oh, there they go. There they go. Start it up. I see it, Kochi. Hi, Kochi. Okay. Alter Ego, yeah. And mascots is a costume. Facts. Trick or treat. What the hell is that? I press square. Oh, circle. 50 VC. We'll take it. We will take it. 100 VC. Add it up. I like it. I will take it, Kochi, any day of the week. Oh, man, you seriously going to have to backtrack, bro. All right, let's get a way of the map. Oh, you seriously going to have to backtrack. We should probably start from the right side. We don't want to be searching after. Let's go all the way to the right side and then start from there, because I don't want to be like URG mentioned, trying to figure out if I left anything, and I got to make sure that I get every little bit. All right, let's start from all the way over there. Is this, if people want 2XP, go to Alter Ego. All right. Can I get on my little scooter thing, whatever? My little bootleg 2 mile an hour scooter. All right, I'm gonna start all the way from this side. All right, let's start all the way from here. Hold on a second. Can you go for? Oh, that's the point, right? All right, we're in a good starting point, and make sure We're all the way over here. Okay, so we got to work our way up and then maybe even around and then come back all the way over here and then cross over and see if there's stuff over here. All right, let's do this thing. See what we get. Trio 2 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's get it. Rebounding boost. I don't need that, but I can use that on my big man. We'll take it. It probably takes longer to freaking get on and off your skateboard thingy. The animation itself kind of defeats the purpose getting on and off your skateboard. 50 VC will take that VC any day of the week. Jump shots times 5, we will take it. I like it so far. Make sure we don't miss anything because they try to hide stuff and trick or treat. They dead seriously try to trick us into treating. Oh, dang, I forgot we get free stuff. Yeah, James, we get free stuff today. What up, James? James Tankley. What up, Bubba? What's goody? We getting boosts and all this good stuff. Everything that I need. Oh, today's gonna be a day. These prizes suck. These prizes are amazing. I enjoyed them immensely. That's a bar. Yeah, I used to be a rapper. Like last week, I used to be I used to rap in Spanish. But they only play my music in Afghanistan. So if you guys don't know, like there's only one radio station in the whole of Afghanistan. So the dude's name was DJ Funky Flex. And he used to put my joint on rotation. Not Funk Master Flex, but Funky Flex. 100 VC will take it. All right, I don't want to lose track here of where I'm headed. Hey, what up, Agent Q? What up, Hoax? Going crazy. What up, Harry Johnson? Can I get 5% bigger green window at some of these spots? Some of those spots? All right, we got to make sure we're going in the right direction. So we're here. We started from there. We went up straight, then made a left. Okay, so we could probably keep going, right? Is this way? Yeah, it's this way. All right. Sorry, yeah, I want to make sure that I get every single spot. So I'm going to keep going this way. There's some over there, and I don't know if I should go down there right now. I think I'll do that on the way back. So on the way back to our circle, we'll go down that way. I see see these little hidden spots right here. They be trying to hold me. Just give me my VC. All right, here we go. 50 VC, we'll take it. They do need to increase that, bro. Like, we should all be on the come up after this trick-or-treating. Even though I take it because I could use that VC, but after trick-or-treating, we should all be like, yo, I'm making a new bill. And they should see a ton of new bills out there. I'll take the boost, though. Y'all should walk around the city in-game to make group content. Most ending getting around 5K VC doing this. I wouldn't mind. That's 5K VC. I'd take it. 5K VC in a good little stream. Why not? Why not do it with the homies? 100 VC. Oh, they just had a crazy doorbell. Jump shots time 5. We gonna be shooting today. 50 VC. Damn, everything is like 50 VC. You got 100 and then 50. Let me make sure I'm going the right direction. Okay, so we got to keep going that way. And we're going to go all the way around. We're going to keep going this way. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Nope. I don't think I missed anything over here. Oh, they got a little spot right here trying to hide out in the corner. You ain't hiding, Brody. Those will be them folks that really don't want to give you nothing for Halloween because they don't really celebrate. They old Jehovah's Witness, so they don't celebrate Halloween. So they hide it. And they hide these little red spots in the corner. I didn't even know there was Jehovah's Witness NPCs. Bone joggers finally got a new pair. Like, this is the struggle. Appreciate it, Max. This is the struggle, man. You're going to make around 1500 VC. That's good for me. Let me tell y'all the struggle. Since getting on 2K24, I haven't had no pants. So I was super happy when I got, hold on. And don't get excited, cupcakes. I know a lot of you cupcakes out there are super excited. Oh, City got no pants? No, I'm talking about in-game, bro. You know them cupcakes be getting super excited sometimes. Yo, check All City. Make sure you clip that. So I really ain't have no pants on. Look at these pants I got. Look at all these bootleg pants I had. So finally, I'll be able to take that off, put on a pair of pants. At least some decent pants. Background music. Yeah, let me put some background music, man. Let me put some background music. Thanks for letting me know. And there goes some background music. I'm not used to seeing you live this early. You ain't lying, man. I figured, I was going to make a video. And I said, it's the last day of the month. It's Halloween. Let me connect with the folks. That's what I was thinking. So, it was a spur of the moment thing. I said, let me just go live. Let me make sure I'm going the right direction. Yep, it's back that way. And then I'll keep going this way. It's crazy how y'all are saying like it's only 1500 VC. And I'm like, 1500 VC is a come up for me. And it takes about a half an hour, probably the same that it'll take to play a game. But I get to go live and connect with y'all while getting some VC. Gatorade, not to mention that. What up, Theo? Massive W, man. Oh, bro, I'm still up after an overnight. Hit the gym now. We grinding. Woo, you still up after an overnight. Oof. Man, I remember working those overnight shifts. And I used to love them. I used to like working overnight because I'm from NYC. And the city is a certain level of calm. When you work overnight, I used to really enjoy that. And I used to set up. It ain't like I had to work overnight. I used to set up to work overnight. There's something extra peaceful about the city at night. I used to love it. They say it never sleeps, but when you're born and raised in that stuff, New York is hella different. In the wee hours. And make sure there's nothing back here in the cut. All right, we good. I've been up since 5 a.m. playing RoboCop game. I didn't even know there was a RoboCop game. What RoboCop game are you talking about? Are you talking about Spider-Man? I know a lot of us old heads, we be mixing up our superheroes like crazy. If you just call Spider-Man RoboCop, that'd be extra crazy though. I don't think Agent Q calls Spider-Man RoboCop. We see anything with a cape. Anything with a cape is Superman. Right? Yeah, anything with a cape, be like, that's Superman, bro. He got a cape. That's not Superman. That's Batman. No, that's Superman. He has a cape on. Automatic. Oh, man. City, I'll give all my treats today. Pause. Big pause, bro. I don't want none of your treats, Don. No, it's a new one? All right, yeah. I'll check it. Oh, he said, they really have a RoboCop game out there. Damn, I didn't even know about no RoboCop game. That's crazy. And I just went on yesterday to try and check for new games. It's a new game that came out for RoboCop. Looks interesting, though. Interesting. I'm going to check it out. All right, yeah, I'm going to check it. Nah, RoboCop, who was the regular cop. Yeah. He said way too early for that spice. Nah, it's a RoboCop game. My boy used to do the trash route for the city down there at night. He said it was chill. Yeah, facts, Harry Johnson. Yeah, I ain't lying. I wouldn't lie to y'all. NYC at night, it's definitely something special, right, King of New York? There's something real special about it because, you could take it all in without having to punch somebody in the face. When you moving through the day, When you moving through the day in NYC, I like it too. I like it as well, but I like the energy. But at night it's something different where you could really fully take in the city. And I like all areas of the city at night, man. All right. Hold on, what's this here? It said 50. I'm looking for something special, man. All right, we're getting close, y'all. I gotta keep going this way, right? Yeah, we're getting close. Cause I'm gonna wrap around here at sunset. To tell you the truth, I ain't never really go through this. I always fast travel, so I never really got to understand how this city is laid out. I don't know if y'all do the same thing. 1,000 VC, what y'all talking about? What y'all talk? We already on the come up. I'm about to upgrade my second player. Let's go, Kochi. Appreciate the sub, Just G. I had no idea about me neither. I didn't know. Why is the RoboCop game under wraps? Like, why was that a secret? I haven't seen nothing about no RoboCop game. When it's so quiet, late nights in the city makes me nervous. Oh, I don't know. I swear I was never nervous. And I would travel the city at night because oftentimes when I was in the workforce, I would be working around the Midtown area, 55th Street, 30-some Street, Fifth Avenue, around them areas, 7th Avenue for different times. So throughout the years, quiet is just, I don't know. I never felt nervous, but it's different for me because I came up differently. I just had a different type of come up. So that type of peace, you recognize you have that intuition to sense bad stuff is finna happen. And I tell you, if you could get over your fears of moving at night, it's just a beautiful experience, man. I honestly came to the belief that there's no difference from daytime and nighttime, because I know a lot of people fear the night. And it's like, man, that's all in your head, bro. Oftentimes it's all in your head. I'm very practical myself. I be hella practical. So I'm like, I just put odds. And the odds that I used to tell myself would be like something like, yeah, I done live. First of all, you got a lot of you guys know where I grew up. So you done live through all of that and you still here. So what are the odds something finna happen to me at night? So that's how I would kind of, I know a lot of people don't think like that, but that's why I never stressed a lot of stuff. Plus I'm always prepared. I'm always prepared. So 250 will take it, man. Oh, City, I need a 30 PPG. I keep losing. I need what? I need help. It's actually a good game too. It come out in 2 days. I got it early access. All right, I'm gonna look it up. I remember one time I had no money to get on the train, so me and my boys went in the fountain and took off. Yeah, I could have just hopped, bro. He said you went in the fountain. You probably went in the Alliance Capitol building fountain. I used to work at Alliance Capitol too. Yeah, hella fountains out there. That's funny. He said, yo, we went right in the fountain and took the change. Hell yeah. But honestly, I would have just hopped. Unless you're like 4'6", you probably couldn't hop. I know the struggles for Puerto Ricans in New York. We be the only people 4'6" looking at somebody 10 feet tall like, what you want to do, bro? Yo, it'd be crazy. If y'all not familiar with New York like that, man, you're going to run into a lot of little Puerto Ricans. And they don't take them boys lightly. I just tell you that much. Don't take them lightly. End up with $150. What's this, a race? You think defensive immunity matters? Well, that's what Black Cobra said. So they walk under. Facts, right? That's what I was thinking. You just walk under if you're short. You just walk under. All right, we got that. All right, looks like we're on the come up. I think we done went through this whole area. Is the green glitch animation patch? I don't know about no green glitch. Little spicy AF, little spicy. Yeah, them boys be spicy. And they walk with a blade. Every Puerto Rican got a blade, bro. It's a blade on them, hands down. I walked with a blade or a knife or something damn near my whole life, bro. It was just second nature. They pull it out their mouth. Yeah, but on to good vibes, bigger and better things. Don't let this shake you guys. It is Halloween. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe, for real, for real. We did some of the craziest stuff on Halloween, y'all. First time on Chinese lady tried to sell me a fake bracelet for, yeah, facts. That's funny. You probably ended up in Canal Street. Who said that? Who was that? Shots off Henny? Yeah, you probably ended up in Canal Street. Had an Asian lady trying to sell you yo, I get this banner every year, and that banner is so dope. What do you think about 6'8", two-way ISO guard? Sounds like a good build. Trinitarios. Well, Far Rockaway, hey, salute to Far Rockaway. I was one time I was looking to move to Newport Avenue in Far Rockaway. It was really nice. But Far Rockaway is just as hood as anywhere else, man. They're in their own little world. Plus, you got to take that extra long ride across Broad Channel. What Broad Channel is it? I'll take all the SBC, man, the memories. We used to go to Far Rockaway deep. Yeah, I was gonna say King of New York. King of New York is that New Yorkers are deep in NYC. Yeah, we used to, whenever we left like our projects, we'd go to the beach or something, whether it was Orchard or we was going to Far Rockaway. We go deep, like a whole. We would have, and this is the great part about it, y'all. And I know for some of y'all probably don't care about this stuff, but the great part about it is that we would turn everything into a party. So if you guys don't know, most folks don't leave their projects. And when we would leave, we would go so deep that we take over the whole train car. And we always had a radio because we were going to the beach. So we turned the ride to not to Coney Island, to Far Rockaway, whether it was Coney Island or Far Rockaway, but we prefer to go to Far Rockaway instead of Coney Island. But both of those are really long rides. And we would turn the whole car up where perfect strangers are straight dancing. I mean, we would just turn the whole car. I mean, such great experiences, man. You got to love those type of things, man. The whole train just like dancing, smiling, having fun on the way to the beach. Just beautiful times. Though you can't buy those type of memories, bro. You can't buy them. You just gotta live them. And it's a beautiful thing when you get a chance to live that type of stuff, man. Orchard Beach, Jones Beach, Vax. Jones Beach was, I really like Jones Beach, but when we were young, we didn't have transportation over there, so we couldn't get to Jones Beach like that. Yeah, but you ain't lying, King of New York. Jones Beach was where it was at, B. Yeah, it was where it was at. Orchard Beach too used to be crazy because they used to have the Spanish concerts. But top of the top, what up, True Luck? It was good. Used to take the train to church in Bushwick. Nice. FQ A trains for real. Yeah. Good morning, YN. I didn't hear I couldn't see his. Is my hair fake? I don't know what you mean by my hair fake. What does that mean? So I'm wearing a hat. Very sad Bears fan. Is your hair fake? Is your hair fake? Man. Like, is it just your nature? Is it just in your nature to be weirdos? It's just like in your nature? I don't get the logic. You wake up weird, like you wake up and look in the mirror and say, I'm gonna be the biggest weirdo today. And I'm gonna ask another grown man, is your hair fake? You little cupcakes, man. If you don't get up on my face, bro. Such weirdos. When I used to have my dress, folks used to be asking me to comb my hair, bro. These boys, let me comb your hair, city. In a thugged out voice, too. In their Nori voice. Let me comb your hair, B. Yo, I would love nothing more than to comb your hair, city. These boys be... Oh, man. These boys be so sick, bro. Let me comb your hair, bro. Spray online. Who says that? Wake up weird. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. I'm telling you, these boys just wake up weird. They're cut from a different cloth, bro. They're cut from cupcake covers. he said nigga's charming. Not the Noriega voice. Facts, bro. Nori voice. The pizza and ice cream of the vendors were amazing. Hey, salute to y'all, man. Yeah, it was some of the best pizza. What up, UCH Gamer? Yeah, I gotta talk about the food, bro. Yeah, the food is, that's one thing. The food in New York is something crazy. And you can get that joint. You can get some of the best food from the corner bodega. In the BX, especially in the BX, because I lived all over New York City. The only borough that I didn't spend years in living is Staten Island. But I spent years in Queens, years in Brooklyn. The most years born and raised in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. But second most years I spent was living all over the BX. So I lived in Pelham Parkway. I lived there for a little while. I lived on Lyman Place, right off of the 2 train. I lived on 138th and Cypress, and 169th and 3rd, and 173rd, right off of Jerome. Was it 173rd or 183rd? It might have been 183rd. Right off of Jerome. And everywhere that I done lived in the BX, everywhere, there was a body. The first time moving to the Bronx, the very first time moving to the BX, the very first time, the first night, I'm chilling, I'm laying down, I hear shots that sound like they right outside in the hallway. So I'm chilling because I ain't thinking nothing of it, ain't nothing new. So I turn on the TV and it's on the news with the building that I'm in on the freaking news, be live. I said, what the hell? So I look outside my window and I see everything, all the tape cautioned off. For some reason, the shots did happen right inside the building, and they must have been something trying to get them or something, because my whole building was caution taped off. I said, oh my God, welcome to the Bronx. That was the first night in the BX, living in the BX. Crazy. What up, Florida? What's good? I missed the spot behind me. Did I get it? Did I just go to it? Was that like a late comment? I might have missed it. Let me double check. We getting a lot. By the time we done with this joint, it's probably going to be a lot. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Fun times, man. Fun times 433 in the chat. What stores can you trick or treat at? It's all over the place. It's not necessarily stores. Shooting has been fine since launch. I was shooting good yesterday, y'all. Is everybody else getting it together with their shooting? Because yesterday I got on and I felt like I was shooting okay. It was the first day that I was like, okay, I could get the hang of this again. When I missed time that I knew it was me. There we go. There goes one trying to hide out. I got 100K from Trick or Treat. In BK, I used to get off on Myrtle Avenue. And that was one spot. And the next spot was in Avenue U. So I used to be able to go right to Coney Island. I used to be able to bike ride right to Coney Island. Bensonhurst. It was considered Bensonhurst. 86th Street, Avenue U. It was West 13th Street. So West 13th Street is right before 86. I know it sounds weird, but it was right before 86th Street. And I used to walk from the Avenue U train station. And then on Myrtle, that was when I was in Ridgewood. So you used to get off the train in Brooklyn, and you could either take the J or the M, one or two stops, and go into Queens, or you could walk from Myrtle right into Queens. It was right on that borderline. The L train stop, Myrtle Avenue. Did I miss anything else? If I were to visit NYC, any suggestions where to go? All right, so yeah, if you're gonna visit NYC, NYC is a friendly place now. So, like, it's very tourist friendly, but it's not for you guys to not be cautious, just like anywhere else. But you know, if you go to Midtown, 34th Street, I highly recommend going like to the. If you look up FAO Schwartz, things like that, 59th Street. If you're gonna go to New York, I would definitely go around like the Central Park area. 59th Street is a really nice, high class area, and you could have a good time with family and stuff like that. But you want to get more in the mix, go to Times Square. It's way more busy over there. 34th Street, all the stores. Downtown by Battery Park, the World Trade Center, beautiful, beautiful. The whole West Side is just beautiful. When you go along, like if you went from Battery Park and started making your way up, so Battery Park is like the closest point to the Statue of Liberty. So it's like as low as you can go in New York. And if you just go, it depends. I be on that type of time. I love peaceful environments like that. I don't know if you're looking for super excitement. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. As far as family goes, yeah, those areas are really nice to hit up. But super excitement, you might have to holler at somebody else. Definitely don't go to East New York, B. Unless you're trying to come up off everything you have in your pockets, don't go to East New York, bro. The man said go to East New York. Oh, he said go to Chelsea Piers. Chelsea Piers is nice though. They do. Chelsea Piers I haven't been there in a long time, but yeah. If you're in the city, you straight though. You ain't got nothing to worry about in the city. Just don't go. Stay in the main roads. Like if you're in the city, don't try and take like the quiet streets to get away from the crowd. It's best to stay in the crowd, especially if you're not from New York. Is the folks got a hella intuition. You know what I'm saying? Like they could tell ASAP if you're not from there. Just your energy. So yeah, I would just say stay in the the crowded areas and you're good. There's not really nothing to fear, y'all. If you a man's man, you ain't nothing to worry about in New York. It don't be like that no more in the main areas. But it's not to just completely put your guard down. That's what I'm saying. If you're trying to party, hit the lower. If you're trying to party, hit the lower. Yeah, I'm from the lower, so it turned into a real heavy party area. It used to be like that. But yeah, the lower got tons of bars and all that good stuff, bro. If you're really trying to party like that, you can get everything you need just by going to the Lower East Side. Did I get everything? I got family up there, Utica. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Ain't in no rich white folk area. Ain't in no rich white folk area. Yeah, I just think like, like thinking of New York, you want to kind of get out the stigma. If you just kind of want to get out the stigma of what folks like to say New York is, because it's definitely not the same. It's not as sweet as people would like to think, but it's not how it used to be at all. Tourists could come in there, be straight with their family, good, and not have to worry about nothing. And you get a lot. You get a lot out of your experience going to New York. It ain't like you can't get a lot. You get a lot, man. I like it. Dude's trying to make Canada sound hard. Oh man, I wish folks understood, man. They give you anything good from the trick or treat. Yeah, so far I got some decent stuff. I got some boosts. For me, it's good. I got some boosts. I got some VC. I got a banner, Gatorade. Semper Reloaded with the $5 super chat said, well, good morning, Old City. You running tryouts this weekend? Hit 99. I'm ready to go. Yes, we're hosting tryouts this weekend. Semper Reloaded. If you guys don't know, you're tired of running with randoms out there, you can try out for the All City Lunatics. What we're doing now with the tryouts, in case you don't know, I could fill y'all in. We're running one round. So it's important that when I send out these messages, trials usually happen around 3 p.m. Eastern time. On Saturday or Sunday or maybe both days. So we tried the first time this past weekend on Saturday to run tryouts, just one round, 3 teams trying out against 3 teams of Lunatics. And it went really well. It was a smooth tryout. We did one round. That was 15 people who got to try out. 7 out of those 15 got added. One whole team got added, and then 1 person from each of the other 2 teams got added as well. So it's not easy to make it, but we want to do one round so it's less time to actually go through the tryouts and then do them more often because it's less time. So that's what I was trying to make happen, and that's what we did on Saturday, and it worked out so smooth. So hopefully we could do more of these tryouts more often for folks that have different time schedules. Yeah, I'm getting a ton of VC. And we want to start hosting them maybe through the week as well. Halloween Stripe. The reason why we're doing tryouts is because, if you want to try to get rid of that random experience, playing with randoms and how much of a nightmare that could be, we're trying to put folks that have an aptitude for 2K and a higher IQ, we're trying to put them all in one group. And that's what we're doing the tryout. So in this group, I got a pumpkin mask. Nice. In this group, this is where you'll go and find people to run with. And they're running every day. Whether they're running 10s or they're just out there running regular, you'll have those people to run with. I think we're close to like 150 or 200 members in that group right now. There's over 30,000, 31,000 in our Discord. But as far as the tryouts and adding folks to the All City Lunatics, there's some like 150 in there. Do those doors cool down, or do you get to go in each door? What are you referring to? By the way, any here is good 1v1. All right, hold on. They nerfing steals, trying to decide if I want to make my steel build. I can't tell you 100% if they nerfing steals. I could tell you that the game is not yet in a solid state. What up, Keep It 100? What's good? What's goody? I could tell you that the game right now is not in a solid state, so there's no telling where they can make changes. There's just no telling as of yet. Looks like shooting is getting back to normal. That's one stage, but if I know 2K, they're gonna throw us for yet another loop, and we're gonna get another major change, and it's very likely that they could touch those steals because folks are still complaining about the steals. In 1996, I worked for Sprint PCS activating cell phones. We would launch cities one at a time. When we launched NYC, gave us special training on how to deal. Oh man, how to deal with New Yorkers. That's funny. You guys got special training on how to deal with New Yorkers. Ain't that something? New Yorkers are some of the nicest people. I ain't gonna front. You just gotta understand what you gotta understand what you're getting into. But talking about people, all right, so I've lived outside of New York. When you live outside of New York, you come to appreciate how nice New Yorkers actually are. Like, you could then get on the train and make a friend for life from some dude that you're sitting next to on the train. Not only that, somebody could try to press you, and here goes another New Yorker just upset that somebody's trying to bully you. There's so many little nuances about the experience in New York that make you appreciate how attentive New Yorkers are, especially when you leave New York and you see that everybody is solely about their business and don't seem friendly at all. It's just a difference in New York is if you disrespect somebody, there's gonna be a yelling match. But if you about your business and you just want to sit and talk, you need directions, son. New Yorker is straight. Show you where the spot is at, tell you about 10 other different spots, and even invite you to his house for Thanksgiving just cause. So I mean, it's so crazy. You never know what's gonna happen one day to the next. Just beautiful. He's a nice New Yorker. Where? Don't fall to the misconception. I'll tell you like this. If you're moving around New York in fear, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna have that good experience. But if you're moving around New York, whether you go into the train and you're giving eye contact, because that's like the key indicator for most folks, whether they're from New York or not. So if you're giving eye contact when you talk to somebody and you got that good energy, because a lot of New Yorkers have that intuition to feel for good energy. And this is why I always be preaching good energy, good vibes. But yeah, if you're on that type of time and you get to talking with folks, you see how nice they are, friendly. I'm from the Bahamas, went to New York for the first time, went to Times Square, saw a woman taking naked pictures with you for money. It was like, well then. IMD Juan Man said, born and raised in New York and stationed 3 years in PR. You have to be the right way. You're good. That's it. Simple stuff, bro. Yeah. Just be regular, not flashy. You'll be fine. Facts. Say it again, Rels. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. You just be regular and you good money. You know, some folks. All right. I'll give you guys a perfect example. There's two dudes that got bodied, and I'm going to give you guys the gist of this stuff, and we could just do this real quick while I keep searching. One dude came from Jacksonville, Florida, and he was a young little hype kid, and he was just wide open off of all the girls. But at that time, I used to manage this like rental space for like events. So, and this was in Harlem. And we used to like hold these events for the Rotary Club, or just the homie want to throw a party for, you know, for him and his birthday or his girl's birthday, whatnot, whatever. It was just like a party space. But anyway, this dude from Jacksonville, Florida, I wasn't feeling him at all. We used to have him come in to just help out and stuff like that, but he was too wild with the girls. So I tell my homie, the security that we had, yo, you need to calm him down, B, because he's gonna get us in problems. Anyway, that's the vibe that I got from him. I didn't really know him too well or anything like that, but that's the vibe that I got. He was a little too loud and boisterous to not be from New York. So sure enough, it was about a week at most. About a week later, he got bodied broad daylight in Brooklyn for trying to holler at some other dude's girl. I said, you know, these are things that New Yorkers already know. You don't move like that, because especially when it comes to the females, you got to know you know, how to handle yourself. Some folks come from outside of New York and they see shorty with a pair of tights on, but she got a crazy fatty. They're thinking that's an invite. You know, if you're from outside of New York, they're thinking that's an invite. So they don't understand that stuff. And then there was another dude that made the mistake of moving close to my projects. But I don't know where he was from. I can't tell you where he was from. And I don't mean no disrespect by saying this, but it seemed like he was from LA because the way he was flagging. So I don't know if other states had this type of stuff. But he had a flag on, like he was obviously a blood, but he had a flag. And in my neighborhood where I grew up, we didn't play that Bloods, Crips. People that came home from jail, they were one or the other. But when you're from the Lower East Side, you represent the You represent the sixth borough first above everything. LES first, and then your gang second. Because LES was like a gang in itself. The Lower East Side was like a gang in itself, and it's just a group of us. I wouldn't label it a gang, but it's just a hell of a lot of us. So this dude came and he was completely standing out. He had an extra hard diddy bop, like an extra hard. We don't move like that. We didn't move like that. His diddy bop was extra hard, like swaying for his diddy bop. And he would walk with a big radio, like causing hella attention. Like he just wanted that attention for some reason. He'll have a flag like LL Cool J. You know how LL Cool J will lift up one leg? He'll have a flag on that leg. He had a flag on his wrist and a flag on his head. And a flag hopping out his back pocket. I said, oh man, I remember the first time seeing it, and this didn't last long at all. It didn't last, and I was young at this time. I was still in high school. So I would see him on my way to school. And I said, oh, it's not gonna be a good look. And I say at most, it probably was like 2 weeks max. Everybody knew each other. So at 2 weeks max, it so happens that we're chilling on the bench one night, and my man Harold says, yo, I'm gonna go to the Ave. He's gonna go to the store. So we still in the bench. We like right in front of my building. It's a little bit of a walk to the Ave. But anyway, Harold went off. We still chilling on the bench. There's a gang of us chilling on the bench. And we hear shots, blah, blah, blah. So Harold just went to the Ave. So sure enough, we rushed to the Ave. It so happened Harold was there. And he said that same dude was walking and tried to grill somebody else. And when they turned around, the other homie just pulled out and lit him up, laid him flat. So when we got there, the dude was laid flat, but Harold was able to tell us what had actually happened. And that's what I just mean to say. If you're moving like that, if you're trying to stand out, folks will make you stand out, bro. Like they'll make you stand out in a way that you don't want to stand out. But if you just regular and you about your business, everybody respects somebody about their business. Everybody. So you just got to know how to move, man. If you just know how to move, you straight. You don't need to worry about stuff like that. Like if you're a family man, you're a working man, you move in any city for that matter. You just move differently. I think I covered everything, y'all. Is there stuff on the other side of the water? How New York people ignore crazy people on the train. Yeah, it's so second nature. Yeah. To be honest, just be respectful all around. Yeah. $4.99 said, that sounds like a lot of work. I'll stay on my 10 acres out in the middle of nowhere, Texas, where no one bothers me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't blame you for feeling like that. Story time with Uncle City. Love it. Yeah, sometimes we got to kind of just share our experience because, my experience is what made me. You know what I'm saying? Like, made me who I am. And I love them. I hold them so dear to my heart, bro. Because you can't replace those experiences for nothing. And I gotta tell you guys, I like to preach that not that I like to preach it. The fact is that I come from 21 blocks worth of project. This is what I was raised in. 21 city blocks full of projects. And I was in the middle building of the entire project. So that's where I was born and raised. That was called the Cartel. When you come from that, I like to say that I'm from that only because I love the experiences that I had growing up. It has nothing to do with being tough or hard. It's just those type of experience coming from that type of life is just such a beautiful thing, man. As tough as it can be sometimes, it really is such a beautiful thing. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because that's what I come from. And on my come up through the workforce and all that good stuff, on my come up, I worked for a lot of corporate companies, investment banks, big law firms, the music industry. I spent 8 years at EMI Music, which was the parent company. It's on Fifth Avenue and 20th Street. They recently sold to Warner Music. Well, not recently, a few years ago, they sold to Warner Music. But was it Universal Music? Could have been Universal. But anyway, I had left by that time. but I spent 8 years with them. So what I'm getting at here is that I've come to learn that even in the corporate environments, they operate very hood. The mentality had the same values as what I was raised in the hood. Although you're making tons of money, you're operating at a different level. The values was very similar to the sharks in the hood. So it was like, folks like to look down on the hood or turn their nose up because they're working at this place or that place, when my experience throughout all these years is that it's damn near all the same, bro. Don't let nobody fool you. Them dudes in the back rooms of them large investment banks, everything is F this, F that. Wow. Ain't nothing corporate about that stuff. They'll present corporate to you, but everything just operates very similar, at least from my experience. And I have like a good 2 decades worth of corporate experience. Probably more. Seen a lot, been through a lot, man. Seen a lot, been through a lot, and now we here. Now we here chilling, enjoying life, living it on your terms. That's really the freedom, B. It's the freedom that I always wanted. Live life peaceful on my terms. Period. When it's universal. Yeah, there we go. That's what's up, URG. Yep. Appreciate you reminding me. It was quite a while because I haven't been in EMI for a long time. But yeah, it was a while. Yeah, I spent damn near close to a decade at EMI, and those are some of the best, what up, Weezy? Best times ever, bro. We had some fun times at EMI. There was some things like, you don't know when you was going into work, what you was gonna experience for the day, and what artist was gonna be there. We're gonna have a party. A lot of the listening parties were done at EMI because we had a rooftop. So we would have rooftop events. Just beautiful times, man. Are there no spots on this side? Did I cover everything? I don't think there's any spots on this side. EMI UMG is called now. There's so much out here. I know I'm missing spots. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm missing some spots, bro. Let me get some oatmeal and keep looking real quick. Story time, man. Yeah, guys caught me in a story time moment. I don't share too much, but just so you guys understand who I am or get a little closer with me. I think it's better when folks that are watching to get a little closer with the streamer. And trust me, man, like even with my experiences in New York, a lot of people think New Yorkers are arrogant. I think we come across that way. But one thing I've come to learn, especially living outside of New York, is that you got to respect every hood. You got to respect everybody and what they're doing. Not even only hoods. It's just respect, bro. Just keep respect at the forefront, and you can navigate damn near any situation. And just, know when not to allow folks to disrespect you. Right. The other day, I'm going to the shop. I was getting some. So they tell me, let's just say like half of, if it was like, let's say one thing cost $40. And that was with a discount that it came to $40. So I said, let me get two. Because with the discount at $40, with the discount that brought it down to $40. I said, all right, then let me double up and get 2. And when I go to double up and get 2, which they tell me if you get 2, you get a larger discount. So I said, all right, yeah, definitely, let me get the 2. So I do the math quick in my head. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, that's coming to what, $80 or less. When I get to the register, the dude tells me $96. So I'm looking at him, what up, gut wrenching? I'm looking at him in hella confusion as to how this idiot doesn't understand. And I got upset because I had to sit there and explain to him why none of it made sense. First of all, let me just give you the end result. The end result is that it did indeed come to less than $80 when I doubled up. But the idiot tried to tell me $96. And then, you know, the other chick comes from the back and she's like, she's the one who had hollered that it was $40, whatever. So anyway, so now I got them both in front. I said, y'all hearing yourselves? If y'all told me this was $40, how is it that if I get 2, it comes to $96? The dude, and these dudes, y'all young folks y'all be wildin', bro. Y'all lack customer service. Y'all don't know how to properly articulate yourselves. And you can't do math, basic math. That joint be frustrating, B. And I'm not saying every one of y'all young folks. I'm just saying some of these young and dumb idiots out there be wildin'. Because I'm clearly telling them, hey, homie, you told me $40 for this, right? Now, if I double up and get 2 of them, how are you going to tell me it comes to $96 and it's a larger discount? The homie says, well, that's with taxes and everything. My immediate response was impossible. Ain't no way that comes to $96 because of taxes. I said, whatever it is, you're doing wrong. So I ended up saying, because I really got tight inside. I said, you know, I'm looking at them clearly in their eyes, like, what are y'all talking about? How are y'all making this make sense? So it so happened that I ended up saying, how is it that it comes to 96? I said, am I tripping? I just ended up saying this, and I didn't know somebody was behind me. Am I tripping or something? You said 96. Am I tripping or something? And when I said that, the homie that was behind me, this big dude behind me, said, man, y'all tripping. He's hollering at them because he had an issue with them the night before, but I didn't know any of this. But anyway, he says to them, yeah, y'all tripping. You told that man $96. He ends up looking at the pricing again, finding out it comes to $77. Anyway, neither here nor there. The reason why I'm bringing this up is just a matter of knowing how to freaking conduct yourself. Now, I had to be straight up with the homie. You're doing something wrong. You don't let nobody just outright disrespect you for trying to take cash from out your pocket. The homie did that. It took this dude to check him for him to realize that he made a mistake, and these young folks don't even apologize for wasting my freaking time. What do you think I'm finna do, B? Next time I go in there, I'm gonna speak there. There was only those 2 people in there. But every other time that I went in there, they had amazing service. They were just great. All smiles. I felt good going in up until this particular day. So now, next time I go in there, and hopefully a lot of you guys be on the same type of time, because when it comes to spending your money, your hard-earned money, you better get that top-notch type of service. And I do this very often. I just speak to the manager or go directly to the CEO. Whatever it needs, whatever I need to do to make sure that I'm good when I come in. I've done this at Whole Foods. I've done this at Lazy Boy. I don't like getting treated poorly when I walk in an establishment ready to spend my money. Hopefully that's a learning experience for a lot of folks that are a little more timid. Things can get fixed, but it's up to you to put that effort in to get them fixed for you, so you don't have to suffer the same experiences over and over. I'm just walking around the city, y'all, just so I could. McDonald's be full of kids with no care. Hell yeah, I went full Karen, bro. I went Darren. No, I don't play that, bro. I don't play that. When it comes to customer service, I don't play that, bro. Just yesterday, I go into one of the lids because I wanted to get some more hats with the All City. and I wanted to get some more fitted. So I was thinking of spending a good 500. That's what I was thinking of spending. So I had it all prepared. I'm going to get me a bunch of hats embroidered and new colors and all this stuff. So easily, at the very least, I'm thinking I'm going to spend 300 at the very least. But knowing me, I like to get everything done and out the way. So I was anticipating spending about 500. And if you guys don't know what Liz is, this one's called Locker Room by Liz. And in Locker Room, they have like the authentic jerseys, and they have a bunch of hats, and they do embroidery. The second I walk in there, and I do my best, because I don't know if you guys know, but, and I'm not saying this in any level of pride here, but the fact is that when I go out now, I am getting recognized out there. So I move a little differently. I don't like that type of attention on me. So I move like early day, things like that. When I'm going shopping to a big spot, I move early in the day. So anyway, I go in there and I'm coasting, whatever. And these things are usually in malls. I'll just put it like that. So I'm in the mall. And this is not major, y'all. This is just a testament to how I conduct myself if I'm not getting good service. So I walk in. Again, nothing major here. So I'm not going to tell you I had to punch somebody in the face. That's not what's going down. This is just to the point that I walk in, and if you're not providing good service, I walk right out. So I walk in. The two dudes that are in the front say, "Hey, what's good, y'all? Y'all do the letters like on the hats?" So the one dude just points to the other dude who's on the phone. Like he's on his cell phone, standing mad tall on his cell phone, like in the middle of the floor. So I'm already thinking, this is when I be on my stuff, bro. I be on my stuff because I'm already thinking I'm gonna spend money in this establishment, and I better be treated well enough to make me feel comfortable enough to spend this money. Otherwise, I walk right out. So sure enough, as I go to walk, and this is the intuition that I be talking about, he points to the dude, and when he points to the dude nods. So then I go to walk forward, but when I go to, I say, all right, cool, so I'm gonna pick up some hats. When I go to walk forward, I see the tall dude look me up and down like if I pulled up on his block, which that already rubbed me the wrong way. And then as I continue walking, the dude that pointed gives me an extra long, lingering look. So I can handle this two ways. My old self would have definitely spazzed out. My new self, much more mature self, just thinks, you don't spend money in places like this. You're helping to pay these folks' salary to treat you poorly? Hell to that. I know that sounds, to a lot of y'all, I understand that sounds like an old head, or that sounds like a Karen or a Darren. You gotta have respect for the money y'all making, and that money better be treated with respect when you're going to spend it at an establishment to help people pay people's salaries. Period. So hopefully, I was not looking for fades. Trust me, I don't be on that type of time. I'm not looking for fades. But if I'm spending my money, I want to make sure I'm treated well when I'm spending that type of money. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's just to give you a little insight as to how I move these days. It's just like, nah. So I ended up just walking right out and saying, y'all got to do better. It just kept pushing. It's like silly stuff, man. Silly stuff. And they just lost business over there. Not to mention, I would have been telling you a very different story. Now, this is the big difference here. So had I been able to get, and I'll tell you guys, this is the power of this stuff. Had I been able to get those hats yesterday, I would have been wearing one right now and telling y'all a very different story about how I went into Lids and how Lids is the place that got these hats done for me. But because these idiots want to be acting like they on the corner instead of in a freaking business that makes money and want to look me up and down like I'm some sort of clown, I had to walk out and take my money with me. Now, initially, a lot of, if you're from the hood, you're in your first job, you're like, hey, get up out of here, B. Because I know me. I know how I was. Get up out of here, bro. I used to, anyway, we'll leave that alone. When I was young, it was a very different story. But now that I'm older, it's like, nah, man, just respect the fact that get in the business mind state, make that sale, Some people just look at it as a job, and I get that. But to me, it was always practice. It was always practice for where I wanted to be. If I was doing it for somebody else, I was just using it as practice to do it for myself. You better work for my money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you better work for my money. Anyway, neither here nor there. I know that was long-winded for no reason, but I'm just trying to share my day with y'all. Some of the things that I go through, because some of the things that bother me, and poor customer service will get me right up and out. And if I'm a little more bothered than I need to be, then I'll talk to a manager and get some free stuff. So we were going into Whole Foods, and I'll tell you, this is how minimal it gets. This is how minimal it gets, y'all. I'll go into Whole Foods, right? And on multiple occasions, you know, Whole Foods is a more higher end type of shopping experience. But on multiple occasions, and this, I have nothing against the white folks, but it just so happened, which I normally don't notice this type of stuff, but it just so happened that we were obviously getting treated differently. To the point that when we're checking, we're spending the same type of money on Whole Foods, but when we're checking out, it so happens, it may have been coincidence, that the person in front of me, it was a black lady checking us out. The person in front of me was white. They get checked out, big, extra big smiles. Hey, have a good day, and all this extra stuff. And then we get to the counter, there's no greeting. There's no have a good day. They check us out, just give us our money or whatever, the receipt, without saying a damn thing. Now, ideally, I don't stress those sort of things. Like if I'm by myself, I don't stress those sort of things, but you already know. I wasn't by myself is what I'm saying. Anyway, so it rubbed them the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way in the end. It just happened again. It ended up happening again. So on the second time around when it happened again, the same type of vibe, definitely felt like we were singled out. So what do? Call the manager over. You need to talk to the manager. Manager attempts to act like it's not really that big a deal. They're new, they're in training. I don't care if they're in training. Doesn't mean that to me. So if the manager option didn't work, then what you get to doing? You get to sending emails. So we go back, send our emails, and this is the stuff. Hopefully more people get on this type of time because we send the emails out. They ended up contacting the store's branch manager. The branch manager ends up contacting me. Quick $100 gift card, just like that, for poor service. Keep that in mind, y'all. If you're not getting the service that you deserve for the money that you're spending, go ahead and get yourself something free, whether it's a free month of service and I'm not saying it for the sake, I see it as restitution for their lack of training. I should be going into these establishments where I intend to spend my money and feel good, safe, secure. If I feel anything outside of that, then somebody got to find out about it, because I could almost guarantee you that no CEO wants an extension of their business to make people feel uncomfortable if they open a brick and mortar business. They want everybody to feel comfortable and spend their money. So neither here nor there. Yeah, it'll come back. Well, I think I got all the trick or treat. I know it was just story time. We was just chilling. I appreciate everybody that's in here vibing out. I think that's everything, because I was walking around. Man, I didn't even know the stream was going to head that direction, but it did. Yeah, WTF boy said we were old. That oddly enough, emails work very well. I'm telling you, bro, emails work good. He said you can't expect people to behave rationally. U.S. is in decline. Send them an email. Yeah, bro. I be on that type of time, bro. Listen, I spent a lot of years. I spent too many years of my life getting into arguments for no reason. Whether it be somebody giving me bad service or somebody looking at me funny, somebody lingering a little too long, somebody cutting me off, walking in front of me. I spent too many years of irrational anger. Too many years in that. And there comes a point where you come to realize you can't be fighting everybody. You don't got the energy. You get older, you're like, nah, homie, what am I gonna look like getting into an altercation? I'm grown as hell, getting locked up for an altercation with a perfect stranger. No, just hop off, step back, talk to a manager, or send an email out, and you get your stuff handled. Sounds like you just want to complain to get free BS. No. I know it may sound like that, but I tell you off rip, I'm not a type that wants free stuff. I just want a good experience so I'll give you guys my background. I started in Kinko's very young. I was 16 years old. At 19, I was going to be the youngest branch manager in New York City, but I didn't want to go that direction. But anyway, in Kinko's, with the training that I had from very young, it was always 110%, not 100%, 110% customer service. So it was always like above and beyond. And that's what I was brought up in regards to my first real experience in the workforce. So that's how it started out for me. And I kind of just always had that. From more retail, I went into the corporate environment very young as well. And in the corporate environment, service, you know what I'm saying? You always want to make sure that you're doing well. And it's not that I want to get free stuff. What I'm trying to say is don't leave free stuff on the table when you're getting treated poorly, is what I'm trying to get at. I don't antagonize to have a bad experience so that I can get free stuff. But if I do get a bad experience, best believe somebody's going to find out about it. Somebody in higher management is going to find out about it. And usually the response from higher management, because they want to retain their consumers or customers, they offer them something in return to keep them coming back. They want to retain that consumer or customer. So that's the idea behind it. I'm trying to tell y'all that don't forget that your experience with the low level worker is not a reflection of what the company is trying to deliver, is what I'm trying to get at here. So stand on your 10, man. Stand on your 10 and make it happen. And if you so happen to get free stuff or something along the lines of getting change so that you can continue shopping at the place you like to shop, create some sort of change, that's a big W as well. There's never been a time where I've asked for something in return. Good business is supposed to give you something in return for a poor experience walking into the establishment. That's just facts. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, fam? That's something you guys will never know. You guys will never know that. I just turned 16. I had this goatee when I turned 2.5. This joint right here I used to have to shape up at 2.5. So they tell me I'm the oldest 16-year-old in the world. It's like a Benjamin Button effect. So like I'm aging backwards. Yeah, and it's facts. You know, you don't necessarily. Oh, trust me, I don't argue. You might catch me if you see somebody like. You might catch me in an argument, right? It's very likely, but I could almost tell you guys 9 times out of 10, I am not trying to start no arguments with nobody. I am not somebody who walks into a store and got my nose up and, you know, I think I'm the man. Nah, hell nah. I came from the workforce, so I give everybody their due respect. I hella respect workers out there, B. That's what I came from. The point that I'm trying to make is, which I totally understand, a lot of folks just don't even respect what they're doing for a living. It's just a job. And with that mentality, it's oftentimes leads to a bad experience by the consumer. They just end up having a bad experience because the homie, he don't care, B. And it's understandable the homie don't care. It's just a job. But that's where I start thinking about myself and I say, hold on, homie. I could get that you don't care, but nah, B, I care about my money. Make sure that I have a good experience when I walk in here. Otherwise, I don't need to spend my money at your establishment. And if you continue doing that to folks that walk in, and this is what folks kind of forget, if more customers continue to walk in, because we're in a different world now. You could easily shop online instead of walking into brick and mortar. So you would think that the training will be even that much better to retain consumers. You would think that it'd be 100 times better because most folks would just go online. But oftentimes it's not. And just because the homie don't care doesn't mean that you shouldn't care about the service you receive. I come from the gutter. I know that. I got no education, but that's okay. I know the street and I'm making all the right connections. Nice. Nah, bro, I'm at work and I'm listening to you. My guy spin the real. I appreciate that, Kid Kel. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not trying to make it extra complicated. This is hopefully just some dialogue that we could talk. Sometimes the streams need to be way more than 2K. Oftentimes you just gotta see it happen. Like you kind of gotta see it go down or try it for yourself. Because there's a lot of people that are timid unnecessarily. Completely avoid confrontation or have a misconception of what confrontation is in the first place. If it's your money, you're in an establishment, it's not being confrontational when you speak your mind about the experience that you're having when you walk in. I don't see nothing wrong with that. The way I see it is like, tell me, I put it like this. If I'm in a business, because this is an extension of how I would imagine I would run a brick and mortar business. I would check my workers before checking a customer to make sure that until we kind of get through these woes, I would make sure my workers that I'm employing are putting forth their best effort when dealing with somebody who's walking into my establishment. And the reason being is because there's so much that goes into getting a customer to walk into your establishment, from advertising, from location. You want all of that stuff is planned. So if I'm a business owner, potential business owner of a brick and mortar business, and I'm trying to create my establishment, say it's the grand opening. What's the difference between a grand opening and a year later? The goal is you're still going to want people to walk into that establishment and want to stay there and come back. Number one goal. The way you do that is your research, making sure you choose the right location, making sure your advertising is good, making sure that the store is presentable, things like flow of traffic flows well when they walk in, making sure everything is laid. So there's so much strategy that goes into brick and mortar. To have some idiot with a bad attitude turn people away and completely neglect all the work that I put into making sure that customers stay, I would be upset, bro. Ain't that it? Tell me what I'm saying ain't facts. So from that perspective, it said, well, then maybe I need to holler at the dude that's actually responsible for getting me in here in the first place. So I send out an email to a CEO. Or I talk to a branch manager or somebody that is more in line with good business etiquette. You hear what I'm saying? And hopefully that'll lead to a lot of us respecting the jobs that we're in and looking at it as practice for when you're the owner. On that note, y'all, super appreciative. This is just a vibe out sort of stream. We'll talk some more 2K. It was good to just vibe out with y'all. I did my trick-or-treating. Let's see how much did we get before I do this. Let me see how much we ended up with. Oh my God, 6,000 is nothing, but we'll take it. I think I had 1,000. No, I think I might have gotten to 6,000. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I fully understand where you're coming from, but personally, I'm gonna keep it moving type of person. I hate any confrontation. I'd rather save my energy for something else. Yeah, and I totally get that too. I totally get those folks but this is what I worry about for me, and this. It's great to your point, Kevin Green. What do you say? How do you say what's the word that I'm looking for? Suppress. So when something bothers me, I found out that I can't really suppress my emotion. So I try to put in perspective of what really bothers me. So in other words, let's say if I receive bad service, like I walk into Lids and I receive this bad service, right? And I got homies looking at me like we on the freaking corner. And I know that vibe already. I know that vibe too well because that's where I come from. If I suppress that emotion, somebody else, if I don't have a constructive outlet, because the goal is not to get anybody in trouble. The goal is to create change so I don't have the same experience again. If I suppress that emotion, it ends up eating away at me. And this is what I come to realize about myself. So say for instance, anger, my initial thought process was like shaking my head. And then I'm kind of upset that I even took this trip out there to get these hats in the first place. And I got to walk out this place because these idiots don't even understand how to conduct business. So that's where when I feel my blood kind of boil and I get angry because I just took a trip for no reason. So I said, how do I find a good balance? And this is the reason as to why I've come to do the things and everything that we're talking about here in this stream. Because I had to find a good balance. I came from back in the day wilding where I would have spazzed, like the homie said, getting into arguments in a mall for no reason. Stupid stuff. Way too much energy invested in that stuff. So in order for me to find a good balance where I don't feel like it was a wasted trip for no reason and maybe I can invoke some sort of change, email a manager, talk to a branch manager, get things cleared up so that maybe the next time I walk in there, I don't have to have the same exact experience. Or maybe they catch someone like me and my younger self and they won't have to get like into an argument with my younger self. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. I get both sides of things. I totally understand folks that just say, I'll just walk out. Oftentimes I do that as well. But if something's going to like irk me and constantly pick at me, it put me in a spiral and try to avoid that. If you go into a restaurant to dine in and the service is poor, do you tip normal? It depends. So I've had that experience as well. You guys know I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Just poor attitudes. And oftentimes I avoid going to these. It's like you got to change the way, like the places that you go. But yeah, you get that poor service. And it ain't like I go to McDonald's and expect it. Hopefully you guys aren't getting a misconception here. I am not no type of uppity type of dude. Hella cool. If I go into a restaurant, I'm not expecting super top notch. Hello, mister. No, get the hell out of here. I'm just expecting take my order so we can get it pushing. When somebody gives you extra or intentionally is trying to deliver their attitude to you, like if I say, do you have this? Let's say, do you make well done hamburgers? And somebody tries to give you a smart remark in return instead of just saying, yeah, over with, bro. I don't want to be uppity, but it's just, you know, how sometimes you got to be. If someone's overextending themselves to make sure you have a bad experience because they're not having a good experience working there, hell to the nah. It's not going down, man. But on that note, y'all, again, we'll get back to 2K on the next stream. It was good vibing out with y'all, man. I know we went hella off topic. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll definitely keep this up. There's some things that I wanted to talk about with shooting today, so I might drop a video. It's 10:30. It's still early. I'm gonna go call All City Sir from now on, or your Hulk on you. I don't be on that type of time. Hopefully I didn't give you guys a misconception. I don't definitely. If you see me out there on the street, which a lot of you guys have, and it's been love. Folks driving by, City, or I'm coming out the supermarket, yo, City. So it's super dope. Or I go into Best Buy and a dude, because this is one, I went into Best Buy recently, but I had my All City hat on and I had my All City jacket on. and it says All City mad big on the jacket, and it has a little patch right here that says All City as well. So I go into Best Buy, and I was shopping for a camera at that point, and the dude was with his girl. He turned and he looked at me, so I look, and it's all love, always, man, always all love. But he said, "Ain't you all?" And then when he said, "Ain't you all?" he looked down and saw that it said All City. Oh yeah, you All City. Hey, he gave me the pound, told his girl or his wife, "Yo, this is a dude. I'll be watching him." So all love out there, man. And what I meant to say is that if you see me out and about, maybe 95% of the time you'll see me smiling, bro. That's just how it is. I approach everybody with a smile until you turn that smile upside down. And that's that. Oh, what's good? What up, Outlaw? Because he said buy twice now. What he said? Yeah, he said, he older because he said buy twice now. Yeah. Because I keep going off into different things. Where can I catch you streaming 2K? Right here on this channel. NY Memories. You too. Have a great one, y'all. I will catch y'all either on the next video or live stream. That's the official bye here. All right, y'all. Blessings upon blessings. Hope you have a safe and blessed rest of your day.